All right, so we are gonna learn some loose leash fundamentals today, as well as just like kind of beginning the settling process. A couple things I just want to show you. Sent you a small little clip. We're at Maritz Park, pretty close. Oh, sorry, love. Pretty close to my house. I hope that you can see me. All right, yeah, I think we'll be actually good right here. So she has been primed and ready, meaning priming for me means this right here. She's accepting treats in a public space. So she is ready. So that is a good litmus test to figure out if she is ready to work and if she's gonna be comfortable for you guys to be able to like take her to games and stuff. But you know, we'll figure this out down the line, and I'll go with you guys to do whatever you need me to do. Yeah. So she is ready, and then also priming in this case means she has been able to walk around the park for about 10 minutes. We walked down to the tree trimming guys, down Peck and back. So that's where we're at right now. Lovely, lovely little park in my neighborhood over here, right off of Westview and Long Point. So she's very focused on a kid and a mom coming in a stroller. This is not the dog park, this is the kids park, but there's always dogs here. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, let's actually talk about my equipment too. Oh, she wants to see. So dogs will tell you what you need to do. So what I need to do right now is I need something that's reserved for later in the lesson, but it's called a figure eight. Come on. Good. So I grew up with horses. And, you know, my job as a kid was to shake the sillies out of the horses, basically. Just get them in the pen, lead them around with something just like this or a bridle, okay? And so this right here is very thick and can really give you a strong form of communication if you are in a higher intensity setting, a more stimulated setting. There's a dog walking by on leash, but you know, I think it's fair that we can claim this space and make sure that we give enough space that she can work productively and that she can work and be happy. So this right here, so again, we're gonna kind of go a little bit out of order because ma'am is telling me that we need to. So I stay calm. I stay chill. I stay a little disengaged because I know I'm in control and I know that I can visualize what I want from her. And I'm gonna be able to explain all this stuff to you once we get out of that training moment. So now, she's looking, she's very focused, she's a little bit reactive, I would say. And so all reactive means is just they respond without us giving them a cue to, or that they are, you know, getting over threshold. So when a dog is over threshold, that means their temperature is you can't really calm them down. Maybe save for some chocolate or something some sausage or something like that. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to get these fundamentals going. So what I like to do with dogs, we're gonna take this off for the time being, but it is a huge, huge, huge help, and I'll give you a loose leash walking 2 lesson down the line. But this is basically just meant to go right up behind her ears to get her attention right here, just like her mama would. Boom, boom, boom. This right here, you'll see, can cause communication. Well, it causes communication. It will offer you communication, but let's go ahead and get started. But it can be a little less effective. However, I still like to start with that. So when I'm working with my babies, you know, the other day we were talking about our right angles. I want her to be able to grasp this. So 4-foot leash, that's the prescription. You guys may be taller than me, I'm not sure. I'm not the tallest guy. But yeah, we got some more dogs coming. So this is gonna be a bit of a challenge, a big dog. So as I'm working with her, I wanna make sure that she stays right here. And even if you take her to a park just like this and you aren't like super social, anything like that, and you're just working with her, this is good mental stimulation for her boundaries. So it's a little wonky right now. She doesn't know exactly what's expected of her. Hey, come here. Want her to turn her around? We're gonna follow our lure. Come on. I probably should have brought something a little higher value, but let this be a lesson to both of us. Good, yeah, and they're just passing on through, so that's great. So as I'm working with her, ma'am. So see, she says, that's not enough for me. So let's get through these really quickly as we are walking. So I want her on the left side pulled through like this with the 4-foot leash, okay? If I start moving, I'll be able to get her attention, and I'm gonna move the camera here in just a second. But basically, right angle, if I'm walking this way, this right foot will keep her from crossing this way, okay? So it's really simple stuff. Boom, boom. So if she wants to go behind me, no. This left leg prevents that as well. And I will show you how that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and reset her with my figure 8. The figure 8 is gonna be a really great parachute to get her out of situations that we don't like and to reset her, okay? Good, finally, yes, see? Good, 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 good. So that's the proof right there. The little reset got her to take the treat. Remember, that's my litmus. So this right here, she's completely loose, she's looking around. I want you to test her this way. Remember, set yourself up to be successful. We don't need to just go ahead and just throw her in the deep end at a flag football game right now. But we need to work on these small, little, successful gains. She hasn't barked at any of the dogs that have come through. Now they've stayed at a threshold of about 25 feet. But right here, good. So see right there, I just need her to get that little bit of eye contact. She's loose, and I can say, and we're about to move the camera, I'm gonna say, let's go. Good, and she comes back for her beautiful little figure 8. She says, hey, I wanna keep walking that way. So we're gonna switch. And I am not in the business of forcing dogs and being like, hey, do this like I'm doing right now. We don't do that. We work with what we got, we don't force it. That is super, super important to me, to not force it. But that's why I also offer more time if we need to when it comes to sessions, understanding and you guys getting fluent in this sort of protocols, you know? This is small stuff. I mean, this is stuff you can even do in your yard, okay? This is stuff you can do at little bitty moments, okay? So what I want to show you is I'm going to walk over this fence. I'm going to walk between these trees. Hopefully you guys can still see me. We want to make it fun and exciting and engaging. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good job, girl. Good job, girl. Another thing too, these are the compressions, okay? You're gonna see me talk a lot about this. It's gonna be really important that your elbow is really kind of being the rudder here. Boom, boom. I need her to move this way. So look at that. She's a little funky. Come here. I really should have brought my leftover sausage. Come on. Oh, she says there's another dog coming. Okay. So now, what I like to do is I like to offer myself training moments. So we're gonna walk. Existing in this space. So boom. No. So see this leg right here? I hope you can. Oh my God, such a good example. So this leg right here just checks her to be like, hey, So right there, boom, boom, You can even get on her level, offer her something good. Nice, good girl. You're holding it together very, very well. Excellent. Oh my gosh. So this is just exposure therapy too. Nice. I'm so glad people are being so respectful. So many times I've had to stop videos and re-record them because people like to come up and kind of invade the space a little bit. This is so good and gentle for her. So I'm really pleased. So boom. Get her moving around, guys. Get her following you on that lead. So boom, she says, no, no, no. We drop that shoulder like that lure I showed you the other day. Come here. I know. And so for a bully breed, I've worked a lot. Old English, Pity. That's how I got my start. I fostered dogs when I was a much younger man. Well, 10 years younger. And yeah, it was a really great experience. It taught me a lot. So I know the stubbornness. I have an American bulldog. There's a French bulldog. We got Old English, all these different kinds of bulldog kind of dogs. And I know how they can be. We love them to pieces and they're sweet as can be, but that stubbornness can come out. So we like to stay in these feelings that she's in right now, not force her, but move her through it. Let's go ahead and do a review. You know, we kind of had to bounce around to a bunch of different stuff, but that's what happens sometimes in dog training sessions. And with experience, I've realized that that's okay if that happens. Not everything is going to be my type A script every single day. That's life, you know what I mean? So, when I'm working with her, remember, I want to use, I'm going to bring her along though right here. Come on. We want to use our feet to make sure that we are creating an insulation, a bubble. That right there, okay? So she's going forward or this way. What is going on? You want to walk this way? Which way do you want to do? Show me. What do you want, love? What do you want to do? Are you a little bit like floored right now? Okay. Are you getting tired? I mean, we do a lot of practice before we film, but you look like you're getting sleepy. All right. So this foot right here, and we'll see it in sessions, but the thing is this foot right here, remember, as you're walking, no. If she's getting a little wonky, that means no. We keep her right here. Good. You keep her right in that heel position. Let's just go ahead. Come on. I just got to get her moving around. Come on. Come on. Let's get that motivator going. Let's go. Get that Monday morning coffee going. Let's go, my love. Good. Yes. We drop that shoulder and we make it fun. All right. So as I'm going, if I feel tension from her, oh, she's bubbling. That's good. Boom. If I'm feeling that tension, on easy walks like this, boom. We have the slip lead. We're not going to worry about that till later. I'll do a whole lesson on it. It's very helpful. It's as minimally invasive as possible. And the way that I teach it does not punish and it doesn't cause pain. It just kind of neuters certain behaviors that they cannot get, and it strengthens communication. So it's a really thick leash. And it's really helpful. So I like to be able to provide that information if you may or may not be super familiar with them. But the idea is not to punish or to strangle in the least. But my big takeaways from our 30, 45 minutes out here is I see her reactivity if left unchecked. There was dogs in here a minute ago. Trying to. She never had a blow up, so I'm really pleased by that. I think if you're a less experienced dog handler and haven't handled all types of dogs like I have, and that's fine, it's normal, that most people haven't, that, you know, you're gonna see those things. So I want you guys to be able to, like I said before, visualize and feel comfortable. And you know, something that I think about a lot, and maybe this is my kind of nerdy runner's brain, I love to run, to just kind of get my stress out, not be grumpy, all that sort of stuff, is something called, and I don't know a ton about it, but it makes a lot of sense to me as a dog trainer, is sympathetic nervous system versus parasympathetic nervous system. Think about when you're in a meeting, doing a presentation, whatever it is that you have to do, or just doing something that takes that mental energy, that takes that focus, that you have to be like mentally present. That's our sympathetic nervous system. So, you know, I'm gonna use the flag football example a lot, Marty, even though I haven't heard it from you, but Lacey told me enough that I can visualize what it was. And what happened is it activates something and you're like, oh God, I gotta be doing this. I'm trying to focus on my kiddo. Hey Jim, hey Becky, whatever, you know, kind of thing. And oh my gosh, ma'am is going nuts. Our parasympathetic nervous system is what I've been able to access, where I can just focus on the task at hand because I've visualized what I want with her. And like I said, you see all these kind of curveballs that can be thrown. But, you know, there's never going to be a perfect example when it comes to this kind of behavior training that we're working on that requires outside variables, outside elements. And as she's learning, it's not going to be perfect. But this right here that I'm loose and I'm able to really focus on shows that she's very confident in herself, and I'm very confident in where the future can take us. Now, this is going to really provide a solid foundation for her. It's going to be up to the three of us to be able to coordinate, to be able to get those lessons productive and all of that fun stuff, and just asking follow-up questions and all that. But I think she's really got it in her. That motivator, that motivation is what is really important. I'm sorry that you've had to look at my head like it's cut off a little bit, but you know, that's just kind of the way it is sometimes. So I'm gonna go. I hope this was helpful. I could just keep talking and talking, but I know you guys are busy people, so I will relent. And the biggest thing, I want to say it again one more time, the biggest thing is our figure 8 resets. It's not a literal figure 8, it's just a, come on. Come on. It says, hey. Or, if you have to, that slip lead will be able to get you out of a tricky situation, okay? So, not as smooth as I would like it to have been just now on camera, but that's okay. We kind of have to work with what they give us. Oh my Lord, I've talked your ear off. I'm so sorry.